They're frontline nurses, and the primary responsibility is to provide care for patients in a relief role. So that is when we have positions that have vacancies or we have spots that we need to replace in. The main and the best thing about it is that these are nurses that love to work with new nurses. And if you know what it's like to be a new nurse, to have somebody help you and support you, that's pretty special. And it can make the difference between whether a nurse loves what she does or stays in nursing, stays at the hospital. So I think this is a huge support for our new staff at the front line and will make a big difference there.
Hi, I'm Sarah Call. I'm one of the experienced resource nurses at Richmond Hospital. I came from emergency, so the vast change of patient flow I was used to. I love the aspect of being able to float around different environment, different areas, different experiences every day. But I also know there are nurses that I work with that do like the consistency day to day, and that's there as well. It was an achievable transition from frontline nursing to an education type role. And again, even being in nursing school and just coming out of it, 5 years ago, I've been so passionate about when I have something to teach or some knowledge that I can give. I love doing that, and this again gives me that opportunity to do so in this role. At my other positions, I was a med-surg nurse and an emergency nurse, so it's kind of encompassed both of those together, but it's also given me that ability to be that role of a mentor, a resource, and to allow the staff to feel comfortable that that's what I'm there for, but also again to be supportive on frontline nursing, not just mentoring. I had a nurse actually shortly after I started the resource pool. She had a patient that wasn't doing very well, that was unstable, and coming from emergency, I could have jumped in and helped out and fixed, the situation, but I had to step back and be that support for her and help her through that. And having that support in that role as a resource nurse and being a part of that and seeing her do it herself, but not letting her flounder and being a part of that was great. We stabilized the patient, and then even later on that day, I overheard her talking to another staff member saying, if she wasn't there, if Sarah wasn't there, it just wouldn't have been the same. And so that really showed me why I was supposed to be there, and I knew exactly what I was there for.
It's not so much how they fit into the role, but how do they fit into the team. Because this team is going to be and I can see it already, they're very supportive of each other, a very dynamic team, and also will improve how we can do things differently and how we can improve patient care.
What I also found was helpful throughout this was that I was a part of a group that was going through this together, so any challenges that we did experience, we were able to experience it together.
What also makes it successful is the people who are participating themselves, who've put themselves forward. Really, that's a bit risky to do that. And they have put themselves forward and said, this looks like a really good project, a really good initiative. It looks exciting, it looks like something that we need, and I'm going to give it a whirl.
If you are interested in it, apply. There's a great resource with the management and the educators here. Any questions, any concerns that you do have, they're there, they're very supportive. And one advice I do give is that you are a resource nurse, but it doesn't mean you know everything. Ask questions. Ask questions of the staff here. They're experienced at Richmond Hospital or at wherever hospital you are going to, and you can learn from them as well. And it just integrates you into their team by asking questions and being a part of that.